All right, Brian, I have one final question for you, which is, would you like to reveal anything else about GodGlass? I have been wanting to ask so much about this. That's the name of your new trilogy, I think, isn't it?
So it's not the name of the new trilogy. It's what I'm calling it because that's the main magic system.
Sure.
So
WIP title. Yeah, I get it.
Right, it's work in progress. So we haven't announced it yet. I will say the contract is signed. I will not say with who because we haven't made an official announcement. The first book I think is slated for 2022-ish, so it's going to be a few years. Yeah, so it's basically it's a flintlock fantasy world in which the magic system is industrial. It is. I wanted to explore a world in which magic was kind of like oil or concrete or some other very integral piece of technology is to us, where it's just everywhere. The magic is accessible. Anybody can use it, but like I described the consequence before, it is you have to be rich to get the good stuff, and there's there's a backlash. There's a reason to not be using it all the time. So the world is very. It's funny because the magic system is only about. It's less than a year old.
Huh.
Yeah, the magic system is less than a year. It's about a year old. Where I've been working on it, but the world itself I've been working on for like 3 or 4 years. And this goes back to one of our earlier questions about kind of the order of things of developing. I've been working on this because I originally envisioned it as an epic fantasy political thriller, and then my agent said, "Please don't do that. That sounds super boring." And so, but I've been building kind of the trappings of the world, based a lot on. I'm combining the British Empire of the early 1800s with the thuggish, very that kind of criminal nature of the Roman Republic, and it's super fun. I've really been enjoying it. Like I imagined, kind of the British Empire, except if somebody could totally get stabbed on the steps of Parliament, and that would be a normal thing.
Sure.
So I've been creating this kind of world around it, and then the magic system has been built up over the last year, and I'm now working on it full time because I'm done with all of my other projects.
Exciting.
And I signed a contract, so I have to be working on it.
There we go. The magic of contracts. Amazing. Well, guys, you can find more about Brian at brianmcclellan.com, or you could go find him on Twitter at Brian T. McClellan. You could, of course, buy Powder Mage on Amazon or wherever fine books are sold. But if you go to his website, you can buy the signed Powder Mage trilogy that is available. And I think that our moderators will throw the links for all of that in the chat. If you fancy catching up with Brian's Dungeons & Dragons show, you can do that too. He plays at TypeCastRPG, which is twitch.tv/TypeCastRPG, or you can find him on YouTube to catch up with everything that has happened already. Brian, thank you so very much for coming to join us today. You've been just a mine of useful information.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it, letting me ramble on and just keep on chatting.
Oh my gosh, it's such a pleasure. And guys, I will reveal that I spoke to Brian in the break, and I said, Brian, would you like to come on and talk to us about writing tips and craft and this kind of things? And he said, yes, guys. So now he has to do it because I've told you.